السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. طلابنا الأعزاء، الأندلس Educational Complex, inspiring up-to-date education with the national identity and Islamic values. Al-Andalus Primary Private School for Boys, English Department, Grade 4. Unit 6, Top Stars B. Student book pages 68 and 69. Workbook pages 70 and 71. Objectives الأهداف. We're going to identify new vocabulary. We're going to work out an exercise based on new vocabulary. We're going to identify how to ask questions in the past simple. We're going to ask and answer questions in the past simple. We're going to complete and answer questions. We're going to listen to match persons to places. Read and write, then complete the crossword. Can you please get some bread from the? Where can we get bread from? The bakery, sir. Good, the bakery. The bakery. The plane arrived at the. Where did the plane arrive? At the airport at 8 o'clock in the morning. Planes usually arrive at airports. Mom is tired because she cleaned the house. I went to the post office to send a letter to my grandmother. To the post office. So number 1 is bakery. Number 2 is airport. Number 3, tired. Number 4, post office. Thank you very much. Thank you. Listen.
Look, were you at the new amusement park yesterday? Yes, I was. No, I wasn't. How was it? It was great.
Were you at the new amusement park yesterday? هل كنت في الملاهي الجديد أمس؟ Yes, I was. No, I wasn't. How was it? It was great. Were you at the park yesterday? Yes, I was. Or no, I wasn't. Were you at school yesterday? Yes, I was. No, I wasn't. Were you at the amusement park yesterday? Yes, I was. No, How was it? It was great. It was amazing. It was boring, and so on. Thank you very much. Look at the picture and then take turns to ask and answer questions with your partner. Yesterday at 2 o'clock. Was Mrs. Aisha at the bakery? No, she wasn't. She was at the airport. Was Mr. Khalid and Mrs. Aisha at the airport yesterday? Yes, they were. Was Khalid at the post office yesterday? No, he wasn't. He was at the supermarket. Was Hamad at Was Hamad at the airport yesterday? No, he wasn't. He was at the library or at the bookshop and so on. Thank you very much. Read, look, and answer the questions. Were Malik and Malik and Amir at the supermarket this morning? No, they weren't. Was Mrs. Noura at the post office today? Yes, she was. Were Ahmed and Mr. Fahd at the airport yesterday? No, they weren't. No, they weren't. They were at the park. Thank you very much. Complete the questions. Then look and answer. Was Rania at the airport? No, she wasn't. She was at the toy shop. They. Do we say where was or where? Where? Were they at the supermarket? Were they at the supermarket? No, they weren't. Where were they? They were at the bakery. Mr. Walid and his children at the park. Was or where? Where? Were Mr. Walid and his children at the park? No, they weren't. They were at the amusement park. Mrs. Noura was or where? Was. Was Mrs. Noura at the bakery? No, she wasn't. She was at the post office. Thank you very much. Now listen and match where was each speaker on Saturday afternoon. There's one extra picture. Listen, please.
Workbook. Module 6. Top stars. 4. Listen and match. Where was each speaker on Saturday afternoon? There is one extra picture.
Good morning, children. How was your weekend? Judy?
It was great, Mrs. Hill. I went to the amusement park with my mum and dad on Saturday afternoon. We had a lot of fun.
That's nice, Judy. How about you, Tracy? What did you do on Saturday?
I was really tired at the weekend, Mrs. Hill.
Did you stay at home on Saturday?
Well, yes, but on Saturday afternoon I went to the bakery for some bread and biscuits.
And you, Janet? Were you at home all weekend?
No, I wasn't. I went to the airport on Saturday.
Oh, did you go on a trip?
No, I didn't. My brother was in Italy, and he came home on Saturday afternoon. My dad and I went to get him.
How nice.
What did you do on Saturday, Mrs. Hill?
Well, on Saturday morning I cleaned my house, and then I went to the supermarket. In the evening I stayed at home.
Judy was at the amusement park. Tracy was at the bakery. Janet was at the airport. Mrs. Hill was at the supermarket. Thank you very much. Now we have come to the end of our lesson. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.